It was 3 a.m. in a quiet East Coast neighborhood. The silence shattered with a pounding at the door, urgent, relentless. Echoing through the alley, an elderly woman, startled from her sleep, opened the door. Her young tenant stood there, pale, trembling, his eyes wide with fear. He whispered,
"You have to leave right now."
Chapter 1: The ordinary life. For decades, she had lived the American dream in her own modest home. A loving marriage, a son raised with care, a small property that provided security. Her son had been the pride of the family, dutiful, gentle, admired by neighbors. His wife, at first, seemed kind and respectful. But over time, visits grew rare, calls became cold. And even when she was hospitalized, they never came. Instead, they spoke of nursing homes, of selling the house, of how difficult it was for her to live alone. Chapter 2: The shadows in the night. Her tenant, Minho, a quiet graduate student, began to notice shadows lurking outside. A man and a woman, circling the house at night, checking lights, peering through windows. Not from the front door, but from the back alley. And then came the chilling revelation: they were her son and daughter-in-law. The truth hit like ice: her own family was plotting against her. Chapter 3: The hidden investigator. Minho revealed his secret. He wasn't just a student. He worked with a private detective agency. He had overheard conversations, words like insurance money, and make it look like an accident. Digging deeper, he uncovered the daughter-in-law's past: multiple marriages, each ending in tragedy, each followed by insurance payouts. And now, her son was part of the plan. The betrayal was unimaginable. Chapter 4: Setting the trap. With the detectives' help, they built a plan worthy of a crime thriller. Hidden cameras, recorders, emergency signals. They predicted poison disguised in food or drink. The elderly woman agreed to play her role, pretending frailty, acting as though she suspected nothing. Soon, the call came. The daughter-in-law promised to bring tonic and food. The stage was set. Chapter 5: The confrontation. Morning arrived. Her son and daughter-in-law entered with smiles, carrying gifts. They placed a bottle of tonic before her, urging her to drink. She feigned weakness, opened the bottle, and discreetly pressed the hidden alarm. From the bathroom, she overheard their whispers.
"This will be the end. No one will suspect."
Her son hesitated, but his wife pressed on.
"We'll sell the house, collect the insurance, and start a new life."
Her heart shattered, but she stood tall. She confronted them, revealing the recorder capturing every word. Police sirens screamed through the street. Officers stormed in, arresting her son and daughter-in-law for attempted murder and conspiracy. Chapter 6: Aftermath. The story exploded across the news. 70-year-old grandmother uncovers her own family's plot. The media called her courageous, a survivor. But she knew it was more than luck. It was resilience, instinct, and the will to live. Her tenant and the detective recovered. And together they offered her a new path. They invited her to join their agency. At first, she laughed. What could a grandmother do? But they insisted she had the instinct, the ability to see truth in people's eyes. Chapter 7: A new identity. She accepted. She began with small tasks: files, recordings, observations. Soon, she was analyzing cases, spotting lies, even joining stakeouts. Her sharp intuition became invaluable. People began calling her the detective grandma. At first, it felt strange. But soon, She embraced it. It wasn't just a nickname, it was her new identity. Closing message: she had been betrayed by her own blood, nearly killed for money. Yet from that darkness, she rose stronger, sharper, and more alive than ever. Her story is not just about survival. It is about rediscovering who you are when the world tries to erase you. Family is not defined by blood, but by those who stand beside you in your darkest hour. And courage, it knows no age. So remember, you are never too old to begin again. You are never too weak to protect yourself. And you are never truly alone. I hope today's story conveyed emotion and realization to you. Thank you for staying with us until the end. Share your story with us. We'll tell your story to the world. Those whose stories are selected will receive a gift.